So Dan, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of cheap, it looks like our Facebook privacy is worth $20. Tell me about that.
Yeah, okay, so this is funny. I mean, we're talking about this Chinese company spying on us. How about Facebook, right, from Northern California? So,
Yeah.
have you ever done one of those things on your phone where you go to a restaurant and they say, if you fill out a few surveys for us, we'll give you a
Yeah.
coupon so you can get a free pizza. I have lots of friends that do that. They go watch movies, they go get
Yeah.
pizzas, they're secret shoppers at the Gap, and they get all these free things. But they have to give up some of their private information. They have to write surveys and they have to talk about their experience. And all of this is marketing and it helps the companies become better. Well, Facebook did the same thing a few months ago. They offered people, generally between 15 and 35, the opportunity to download one of their apps that would watch what they were doing
Mm.
online to kind of see what their target audience was doing. And it actually gave them $20, I believe, a month in the form of a gift card in order to do this. So there's a few things that bother me about this. Number one, it bothers me that I'd be tempted to do it because, hey, $20 is awesome.
Yeah.
But number two, they're actually monitoring every single move on the web. And it's interesting because we've talked about VPNs a lot on this podcast. And the
Hmm.
way how Facebook was kind of doing this was by installing a VPN on their cell phones. And this VPN was an app that was called Facebook Research, and it gave access to the user's phone and internet activity. And so that would actually give them access to their photos and videos sent to others, emails, web searches, web browsing activity, and
Mm.
even their ongoing location information. And so chats and everything. So, I mean, if you were doing business on your phone, or if you were maybe traveling and you didn't want people to know where you were, Facebook was watching them the whole time. So what did they get in exchange for all of this illusion of privacy? $20 gift cards per month. And so that's a little bit ridiculous, especially considering the Cambridge Analytica scandal that Facebook just
Yes.
went through, and their stock prices got hammered. And actually, they're
Yeah.
up again today because they did really well this quarter. But yeah, they
They
got
made all
hammered over
kinds of
that.
money. They only paid $20 a month per
That's
person.
right, per person.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things that are obnoxious about this VPN that Facebook installed. Number one, it wasn't on the App Store.
Yeah.
And so we've talked a little bit in the past about how when it comes to Apple iPhones, it's really difficult to install an app on your phone if it's not on the App Store.
Hmm.
One workaround that you have is that Apple has an app for beta testers. And I actually used it quite a bit for my games. So before I put my game on the App Store, I would get my friends to download this beta program, and everyone would be able to install it before it went on the App Store. Pretty cool. But Facebook went around that and they actually used their own thing. Um, and I believe they used it from Betabound, Utest, or Applause, and it's just like Apple's beta, but it's a third party, and so they were actually able to install this app on your phone without using any kind of an Apple infrastructure. So that really got
Wow.
Apple mad,
Yes.
and they even went as far as asking people to take a screenshot of their Amazon purchase history as well. So I thought that was a little bit
Ooh.
crazy. So Facebook might argue that the people who signed up for the research program, they consented to have their data harvested.
Well, of course they did. They're taking screenshots of their Amazon purchasing.
Yeah. But I mean, they were looking at everything. I mean, they had access to people's emails and their
Yeah.
location and photos. So Facebook actually decided Tuesday night to shut down the program for iOS users,
Mm.
but it's still available on Android. So if you guys want a $20 gift card and you're not
Yes.
ashamed of the photos and locations that you go to, run. Don't walk over to the Facebook App Store. So Facebook's funny. Their rebuttal is, despite early reports, there was nothing secret about this. It was literally called the Facebook Research app.
Yep.
It wasn't spying, as all of the people who signed up to participate went through a clear onboarding process, asking for their permission, and were paid to participate. And they said less than 5% of the people were teenagers. And so they were targeting people 15 to 35. And the big uproar in the community was you were targeting teens, people
Underage.
underage, and
Yep.
you had access to their photos, which is really creepy.
Yes, it
Uh,
is.
I mean, they were giving away their private information for $20. But we've talked about this before, Matt, that really when you sign up to anything like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, you're literally giving away your information for free so that you could
Hmm.
use their services for free. And they make a lot of money off of it, as per the stock market today.
Yes, they do.